at a high level overview. And I think I always say that's the most important chart to remember when volatility is high, when fear is high, and when uncertainty is creeping in, because it basically shows since the 80s how the S&P returned in the red lines, and in the same column in gray, the maximum correction the market faced in this year. Yeah. And it also shows, well, even if the market performs well, there's a correction every single year. So this doesn't mean we have to be afraid of that, but we can and should be prepared for these times.
Yeah, and that's why market corrections are normal. You see this chart going back to the 80s, there's always these gray bars. And, the couple I like to point out is right now, I think that we had a correction of almost, not a full correction of 10%. I think we're down 9%, so the markets are down 4%. But as of, first few weeks of April, we're actually back to flat. And if I would have told you with all the news headlines with the price of oil, the conflict, tariffs, Supreme Court, all these other things, that the markets, the S&P was flat, people feel like if you listen to headline news, it's a lot worse. So these corrections are normal, and I think we're still positioned for a relatively positive year. If you look at this chart in 2020, you saw the COVID, the 5 weeks we were down 35%. The market finished up 16%.
Exactly, despite everything.
Despite all that was going on.